Once you control your sugar, you start controlling your energy, your confidence, and your future health. Now let's move to the next big factor in shrinking visceral fat, protein. If sugar tells your body to store fat, protein tells it to burn fat. It's that powerful. Protein keeps your metabolism active and your muscles strong. Without enough of it, your body breaks down muscle for energy, which slows down your fat-burning engine. When you eat protein, your body uses more calories to digest it, a process called the thermic effect of food. That means even while sitting, you're burning more calories simply because you chose the right food. Imagine two breakfasts. One is a bowl of sugary cereal with milk. The other is a plate of eggs with vegetables. The first gives you a quick energy spike, followed by a mid-morning slump. The second keeps you full for hours, stabilizes your blood sugar, and tells your body to use fat for energy. This difference might seem small, but over weeks and months, it changes how your body stores and burns fat. Protein is also a key player in balancing hormones that control hunger. It lowers ghrelin, the hormone that makes you feel hungry, and boosts peptide Y, which signals fullness to your brain. That's why high-protein diets naturally reduce cravings without forcing you to count every calorie. You begin eating because your body needs fuel, not because you're emotionally triggered or bored. For most women, aiming for about 20 to 30 grams of protein per meal works well. You can get that from foods like eggs, Greek yogurt, tofu, chicken, fish, lentils, beans, or cottage cheese. If you prefer plant-based options, combine different sources to get all essential amino acids. For example, rice with beans or hummus with whole grain bread. Adding protein to your diet doesn't mean giving up the foods you love. It means upgrading your plate so your body feels nourished instead of deprived. Instead of just toast for breakfast, add a boiled egg or a spoonful of nut butter. Instead of a plain salad for lunch, top it with grilled chicken or chickpeas. These simple changes keep you fuller, reduce your need for snacking, and slowly melt away visceral fat without you feeling hungry or weak. One common mistake women make when trying to lose belly fat is undereating. They think less food means faster fat loss, but the opposite is true. When you eat too little, your metabolism slows down to conserve energy. Protein prevents that slowdown. It tells your body that it's safe to burn stored fat because it's getting the nutrition it needs. You start losing fat, not muscle. When your meals are rich in protein and low in sugar, your body enters a fat-burning mode naturally. You feel satisfied, have steady energy, and stop craving constant snacks. Over time, this consistency changes how your body looks and how you feel about yourself. It's not about quick fixes or strict diets. It's about creating a body that works with you, not against you. When you choose protein and reduce sugar, you're not just changing your diet, you're rewriting your metabolism. You're teaching your body to use energy efficiently and protect itself from disease. That's the real goal, not just shrinking numbers on a scale, but building a strong, balanced, vibrant body that carries you through life with confidence. Every meal is a chance to choose health. Every decision, no matter how small, moves you closer to a body that feels light, energized, and powerful. Visceral fat doesn't stand a chance when you feed your body with intention and awareness. Movement is not just about burning calories. It's about waking up your entire body. The fastest way to shrink visceral fat is not necessarily through long, exhausting workouts, but through smart, intentional movement that tells your body to switch on its fat-burning engines. The key is to make your body active in ways that challenge your heart and muscles just enough to create real change. Many women think they need to spend hours on the treadmill or do endless crunches to lose belly fat, but science shows something different. Short bursts of high-intensity activity, combined with consistent daily movement, create the best results for reducing visceral fat. Your body doesn't just burn fat during exercise. It keeps burning even after you stop. This is called the afterburn effect, or excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. When you perform high-intensity workouts like brisk walking with intervals, cycling, or short HIIT routines, your body continues to use extra oxygen to repair muscles and restore energy, which means you keep burning calories for hours after the workout ends. That's why 20 minutes of smart movement can sometimes outperform an hour of slow cardio. The goal is not just to move more, it's to move efficiently. Picture a woman starting her day with a quick 15-minute bodyweight work. She alternates between jumping jacks, squats, and knee push-ups, taking short rests in between. Her heart rate rises, she breathes deeply, and her body begins using stored fat for energy. That small morning habit creates a ripple effect throughout her day. She feels energized, her appetite is more balanced, and her metabolism stays active long after she's done exercising. That's how smart movement transforms fat burning into a natural process. Movement also reduces stress, which is a hidden cause of belly fat. When you exercise, your body releases endorphins, the feel-good hormones that calm your nervous system and lower cortisol levels. High cortisol from chronic stress tells your body to store fat, especially around your abdomen. By staying active, you're not only burning calories, but also signaling your body that it's safe to release stored fat. The more you move, the less your body feels the need to hold on to those reserves. Exercise doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. You don't need a gym membership or fancy equipment to get started. Brisk walking, dancing, climbing stairs, or even cleaning your house with more energy counts as movement. What matters most is consistency. Your body responds to what you do regularly, not what you do occasionally. Even a 10-minute walk after meals can make a difference in blood sugar control and fat metabolism. Studies show that women who stay active daily, even in small bursts, have significantly less visceral fat than those who exercise intensely but infrequently. Movement also builds muscle, and muscle is your best ally in burning fat. The more lean muscle you have, the more energy your body uses even at rest. Strength training, yoga, Pilates, or resistance bands can all help build lean muscle mass. When your muscles are active, they improve insulin sensitivity, meaning your body uses sugar for energy instead of storing it as every squat, every lunge, every step you take helps reshape not just your body but how your metabolism functions. Start where you are. If you've been inactive, begin with 10 minutes a day. Walk, stretch, dance, or follow a short online workout. Gradually increase your intensity as your strength grows. What matters most is consistency, not perfection. When you move with purpose, you're not just losing fat, you're building discipline, confidence, and a stronger connection to your body. The goal is not to chase exhaustion, but to create energy. Every drop of sweat is a reminder that your body is capable, adaptable, and ready to heal. Equally important as movement is rest. Your body repairs and grows stronger when you rest, and without enough sleep, your efforts can backfire. Sleep is one of the most underrated fat-burning tools available. It's not just a time of inactivity. It's when your body resets hormones, repairs muscles, and balances your metabolism. When you deprive yourself of quality sleep, everything about your fat-burning process slows down. Cortisol rises, insulin sensitivity drops, and hunger hormones get out of balance. You start craving more sugar and carbs the next day, leading to overeating and fat storage, especially around your midsection. Imagine going to bed at midnight after scrolling on your phone, then waking up tired and reaching for coffee and something sweet. That cycle feels harmless, but inside your body is struggling. Without proper rest, your fat-burning hormones like leptin and ghrelin lose rhythm. You feel hungry even when you've eaten enough, and your metabolism slows because your body thinks it's in survival mode. Lack of sleep literally tells your body to hold on to fat for protection. When you start prioritizing sleep, everything changes. Your mind feels clearer, your cravings decrease, and your body finally gets the signal that it's safe to burn fat. Quality sleep resets your metabolism. Women who sleep at least 7 to 8 hours each night have significantly lower levels of visceral fat. It's one of the most natural and effective strategies for improving overall health without any extra effort during the day. Creating better sleep habits starts with small steps. Set a consistent bedtime and wake-up time. Try to keep your sleep space dark, cool, and quiet. Avoid screens at least 30 minutes before bed because the blue light they emit confuses your brain into thinking it's still daytime. Instead, use that time to unwind. Stretch, read, or practice deep breathing. These routines lower cortisol levels and prepare your body for deep restorative rest. Sleep also supports your muscles and immune system. When you rest well, your body releases growth hormone, which helps repair muscle tissue and burns fat more efficiently. Poor sleep does the opposite. It slows recovery and increases inflammation, making it harder to lose belly fat. Think of sleep as your silent workout partner. It's doing the hard work of restoring and rebalancing while you rest peacefully. Some nights will be restless. That's normal. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Each time you choose to power down your phone earlier, dim the lights, and honor your body's need for rest, you're moving closer to a stronger metabolism and a calm mind. Sleep isn't a luxury. It's a form of self-respect. It's your body's way of thanking you for the care you give it through movement, nutrition, and mindfulness. When movement and sleep work together, they create a rhythm that melts visceral fat naturally. You move to energize your body, and you rest to heal it. One keeps your metabolism active, the other keeps it balanced. Together, they form the foundation of a healthy, vibrant life. When you move daily and sleep deeply, your body no longer clings to fat for protection. It starts releasing it with ease. Every step you take and every night you rest well is a message to your body. I am ready to be strong, healthy, and free. Stress is one of the most underestimated causes of belly fat. Most women focus on diet and exercise when trying to lose weight, but forget that the mind plays an equally powerful role in shaping the body. When your mind is under constant pressure, whether from work, relationships, finances, or even the daily rush of life, your body reacts as if it's in danger. It releases a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is essential in short bursts because it helps you respond to challenges. But when it stays high for too long, it sends your body into storage mode, signaling it to hold on to fat, especially around your abdomen. That's why people who live under chronic stress often struggle with stubborn belly fat, even when they eat well and exercise. Cortisol does more than just affect fat storage. It also influences hunger and cravings. When stress levels rise, your brain looks for comfort, and food is often the quickest source. You may notice that during stressful times, you crave sugary, salty, or fatty foods. These comfort foods temporarily raise dopamine, the feel-good chemical, giving you a short sense of relief. But after that brief comfort, cortisol remains high, leading to a repeated cycle of emotional eating and fat storage. It's not about lack of willpower. It's a biological response designed for survival. The problem is that in modern life, stress rarely ends. Instead of facing a short burst of danger like our ancestors did, we face ongoing emotional stress that never fully turns off. Managing stress is not just about relaxation. It's about rewiring how your body and brain respond to daily challenges. The first step is awareness. Pay attention to when your body feels tense, your heart beats faster, or your breathing becomes shallow. These are signals that cortisol is rising. When you notice them, take control by slowing your breathing. Deep breathing triggers your parasympathetic nervous system, the arrest and digest mode, which directly lowers cortisol. Just 5 minutes of deep, slow breathing every day can reduce stress levels and help your body return to a balanced state where fat burning is possible. Physical movement also helps control stress hormones. When you walk, stretch, or practice yoga, your body uses up excess cortisol. You're not only calming your mind, but also giving your body a way to release stored energy. Journaling is another powerful tool. Writing down your thoughts allows you to process emotions instead of holding them inside. Unreleased emotions often turn into physical stress, and that stress becomes fat stored around the organs. When you write, you're teaching your mind to let go, which teaches your body to let go too. Sleep and social connection are also part of stress management. When you're isolated or sleep deprived, your body perceives it as a threat and produces more cortisol. Spending time with supportive people, laughing, or simply sharing your worries with a friend lowers that response. Humans are social beings, and connection creates safety. When your body feels safe, it stops hoarding fat for protection. Meditation, prayer, and mindfulness practices also play a vital role. They train your mind to live in the present instead of worrying about the future or regretting the past. Even 5 minutes of stillness each day can bring down stress hormones and balance your mood. One of the most important things to remember is that stress cannot be completely avoided, but it can be managed. Your goal is not to eliminate stress, but to change your relationship with it. Every time you respond calmly instead of reacting with panic, you're training your brain to be resilient. Over time, your body learns to keep cortisol in check, your energy stabilizes, and fat storage slows down naturally. Shrinking visceral fat is as much about mental peace as it is about physical effort. When the mind relaxes, the body follows. Nutrition plays a key role in this process too. What you eat can either fuel stress or fight it. And processed foods, high sugar, and caffeine spikes make cortisol worse, while whole, natural foods help regulate it. That brings us to another essential part of shrinking visceral fat: choosing whole foods instead of processed ones. Whole foods are the foundation of healing from the inside out. They are rich in vitamins, minerals, fiber, and antioxidants that your body uses to function efficiently. Processed foods, on the other hand, are often stripped of nutrients and filled with additives, refined oils, and preservatives that create inflammation. And inflammation is the hidden partner of visceral fat. When your body is inflamed, it becomes resistant to insulin, and that resistance encourages more fat storage around the organs. Whole foods support your metabolism, stabilize blood sugar, and nourish your gut health, all of which are critical for losing visceral fat. Think of your plate as medicine. When you eat fresh vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, whole grains, nuts, and seeds, you are giving your cells the building blocks they need to repair and function properly. These foods also contain natural enzymes and fiber that help your digestive system run smoothly. A healthy gut reduces inflammation and helps regulate hormones related to hunger and fat storage. Consider the difference between a meal made from whole foods and one made from processed ingredients. A homemade bowl of oats with nuts, fruit, and a little honey provides lasting energy and nutrients that your body recognizes and uses effectively. In contrast, a processed breakfast bar might seem convenient, but it often contains refined sugar, artificial flavors, and unhealthy fats that confuse your metabolism. Over time, your body learns to store more fat because it's constantly dealing with low-grade inflammation from these ingredients. Whole foods also help maintain a healthy balance of good bacteria in your gut. Research shows that gut bacteria influence how your body stores fat and controls cravings. Processed foods disrupt this balance, allowing harmful bacteria to thrive. When your gut is imbalanced, it sends signals to your brain that increase hunger and slow fat burning. Eating foods like yogurt, kefir, fermented vegetables, and fiber-rich fruits and grains helps restore a healthy gut environment that supports a leaner body. Cooking at home is one of the most powerful steps you can take toward a whole food lifestyle. When you prepare your own meals, you control what goes in your body. You reduce the hidden sugars, excess salt, and unhealthy oils that come with packaged foods. Simple meals, grilled fish with vegetables, lentil soup, or a salad with olive oil and lemon, are full of nutrients that satisfy your body naturally. You don't need complicated recipes. You just need ingredients that are as closeable. Eating whole foods is not about restriction. It's about nourishment. When your body receives proper nourishment, it doesn't crave constant snacks or sugary treats because it's satisfied at a cellular level. Over time, your energy stabilizes, your skin glows, and your belly begins to flatten. The changes might be slow at first, but they are real and lasting. Your body knows how to heal. It just needs the right tools. Stress management and whole food nutrition go hand in hand. One calms the body, the other fuels it. Together, they create the ideal internal environment for burning visceral fat. When you feed your body real food and give your mind peace, you break the cycle of inflammation, cortisol spikes, and fat storage. You begin to live in balance, where your energy feels steady, your mood is stable, and your body feels lighter. This is the kind of health that lasts because it's built on understanding, not restriction. Education empowers you to make better choices, and those choices become the foundation of lifelong wellness.